What's up, bitches? It's me, Just Gamer, and we're back with another Rap Battle podcast that is definitely being recorded for the first time ever, and it's never been done before, and it's never ever. And today, what we're gonna be doing is it's a little late, but I thought we might as well take a little retrospective look at Rap Battle Day now that it's behind us all, and now that June is, this close to ending as of recording. Might be over by the time I get this out, but, who knows. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about, like, half the battles from Rap Battle Day, give some quick thoughts or a bit more of a detailed look into it. But of course, I need someone here with me, and who better than the idiot who chose to sit through all of Rap Battle Day. So, yep. So today I have with me Serena Zagranis. Yeah. So, great idea on doing that, because now you can do this with me.
Yeah, I sat through all 14 agonizing hours of Rap Battle Day, and I organized a spreadsheet, so I was in immense pain by the time the day was over.
I'm in immense pain right now. Anyway, so yeah, we're not gonna waste time. Let's just start talking about rap battles, because
let's jump into it.
Let's just jump into it. So the first battle we're gonna talk about here. Oh yeah, I should also mention. We're gonna do like 3 categories. The first category we're gonna run through, which is us spending like a couple minutes talking about the big battles from Rap Battle Day, the ones that everyone knows about, but just giving a review. Then section 2 is sort of a more like smaller look. It's about like it'll be about like less than a minute-ish of us talking about battles that aren't like super huge, but we feel like we should mention and talk about. And then there are a lot more that we just want to give a quick shout out to and say something nice about.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And it's very possible that we go overtime on one of these categories. It's probably inevitable.
I do have a timer here just in case. But yeah.
All right.
So with that being said, let's talk about our first battle, which is obviously Doctor Who vs. Doctor Strange by Dustin Kanal.
Ayo.
What are your thoughts on this?
It's pretty good. I was looking at the I watched it the other day. I don't know why, but I just really enjoy watching it. I think that the audio is one of the best that Dustin has done. I think easily. I think that Funeral by Eddiefrb has a very like grand feel to it, especially with like the orchestra he put in. And both performances are great. Counter Quest is Doctor Who is very expressive and funny. And Tibbs is Doctor Strange is very good. Zossam as Doctor Who's video is very good too. The editing is it's so smooth. I love it.
The editing by Music Clyde and Dustin are both phenomenal.
Music Clyde, he's a fucking machine, bro. How does he do it? It's so smooth. It's
really good. I think the shot we talked about the most was the one where he opens up the Eye of Agamotto, or his little infinity stone holder, and that looks really smooth. It looks like it's like a practical effects, or like it's like an actual shot from one of the movies. Yeah. But that's just a testament to how well they're able to emulate it for a rap battle.
Yeah, I think that this is also a testament to Fell's writing skill, because this was written entirely by Fell. I think a couple people helped out as like additional writing.
Yeah,
credit.
I think there's a large group of people to be like in the additional writing credit, because I don't think Fell wrote this alone. I think he was like the head writer for this stuff.
Yeah. And to be honest, this isn't a bad thing at all, but you can tell this is Fell's writing. He just has a very funny and punchy way when he records.
Right, it's very stylized.
It's very stylized. Very stylized. The best line, of course, is the "But I Won't" line, written by Bendy.
Right, the "But I Won't" line is really good. It's
won't
just there for reactors to get a little funny haha moment, which is like I always think is a good thing anyway to have in your battles. Just this one line. Eat shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of like it's like everyone's reaction. Everyone's like, "Holy shit!" and then the beat drops, and then it goes into the fast rap.
Track beat. Yep, fast rap. Yeah,
That's
I
like
think
over trap
overall
beat.
this is a really good project that like perfectly encapsulates all of the strengths of a Dustin battle, I'd say.
Yeah,
So yeah, if
definitely.
you like Dustin battles, you'll like this. But if you
Yeah,
don't like
exactly.
Dustin
If
battles, get out.
Yeah, like an overall review. If you like Dustin's battles, you'll like this battle. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's very blunt, but it's quite true.
I mean, yeah, it's not a negative thing either. But like, yeah, if if you like Dustin's battles and Dustin's style of making battles, you'll like this. All
Yeah.
right,
All right, on to our next battle, which is Spinel versus Bendy by Eddiefrb.
Spinel versus Bendy, the infamous, one of the many last minute uh submissions into Rap Battle Day.
I don't think it was last minute. I think it was just Eddie was always gonna do something for Rap Battle Day.
No, what I mean is like he wasn't gonna debut this on Rap Battle Day. He was gonna, because he released the audio during the Rap Battle Inquisition event that happened in May.
Right, he was originally gonna put it out at the end of May, if I recall correctly. But yeah, more onto the battle itself. I think this is a really good showing of a passion project, to where you can tell that he either already enjoys or at least put like a lot of research into these two characters, and it really shows by like the writing, mainly by all the little inflections and character quirks that you can see in his writing, which I think is always really good.
Yeah, I think I think that a very good rap battle can make you understand the characters when you know next to nothing about the characters, and that's what this battle does for me, because I don't watch Steven Universe and I have never played Bendy, so I can't really comment on accuracy, but this battle really gets like the characters across really well. I think that the animation by Patrick is, or Gameplay 64 for plebeians. The animation is so good. I think that it's so expressive without Bendy moving his mouth like once. It's just all in the expressions, which I think was better, because I know that Eddie talked about how it was originally gonna move like the mouth like up and down, kind of like how the VGRB was, and I'm very glad they didn't go for that, because this looks a bit better.
Yeah, I agree on that end. Another thing that I really love about this battle is the performances from both Playback Roses and Jenny, who both like absolutely do the roles perfectly. Yeah, I think both capture the energy of the characters perfectly, I'd say.
B Black Rose's voice for Spinel, it may be just because it's like the most popular battle that she's in, but I just hear Harley Quinn when she does the Spinel voice. I don't know, maybe she has like the same type of inflections as the Harley Quinn voice does. I don't know, but it just reminds me of the Harley Quinn voice. It's good though. Like I said, I think it's very good.
Yeah. Quick thing also
And
is Eddie's editing in this
oh yeah,
is really good. Eddie's become like a really good editor as well.
his puppet tool has improved massively since Jack Skellington versus Sans, and like it fucking shows, dude.
Right, this
Like,
is a lot better now.
It's so smooth. Yeah.
It's a new height for Eddie, I'd say. And maybe not even height, but it's like a different level or improvement. So good job, Eddie. Alright, our next battle is Artemis Fowl versus Light Yagami. I'm gonna be honest, I was this close to saying Walter White versus Light Yagami just because that's the natural thing I do. But no. Artemis Fowl versus Light Yagami. So I think this battle is another amazing passion project where you can tell that Benny enjoys these characters a lot. Especially with like Yagami, as I noticed that like his acting, his visual acting, and partly due to his voice acting as well, are so great as Light Yagami to where I haven't seen Death Note, by the way, but it has like it portrays such a good character without me knowing anything about the show itself, which I always think is
Yeah. Yeah, it's really great. As a person who I've seen Artemis Fowl, and I've like read like one of the books. It's very nice, and I gotta say, testament to Benny's acting abilities. I love how his series, like all the characters are played by him. It's so fucking cool, and like.
Yeah, Benny plays a lot of his own characters sometimes, and here I think you can kind of tell where like there there isn't much of a difference thing. But
yeah, the only difference is mostly the accent, which I can't comment on how accurate it is because I am not Irish. But I will say that yeah, and have we mentioned the editing for this yet?
I don't think we have. Yeah, that's also a really cool thing. Of like, there's a lot of little intricate shots as well, like the gunshot scene, and the fake out before that, which is another thing I love about this battle is its little story beat, which I don't see a lot in battles, but when I do, it's amazing.
Oh yeah, I think that it's done really well. It's definitely meant to have like a. Like you said, like Who versus Strange, it's kind of meant to get a reaction, like "oh shit," which I think that worked, especially like in the video. But yeah, definitely really good battle, Benny. You did very good.
All around great. He does he's such a talented guy to where he like can pretty much do an entire battle on his own now, and I think that's really impressive.
Also, a last thing, this battle's 4 minutes and it does not feel that long. Maybe a little bit towards the end, but
I do enjoy when battles are able to keep up a certain level of energy and pacing, and I do think it's done here pretty freaking well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, great job, Benny.
Yeah.
All right, our next battle is NordVPN versus Raid Shadow Legend by Stark's Rap Battles.
Actually, the actual battle is Peanut Butter and Jelly versus Ham and Cheese. Raid versus NordVPN was just the ad at the beginning, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think I enjoyed it a little more than Peanut Butter versus Jelly.
That's
whatever.
fair.
Yeah,
that's
but
fair.
let's talk about it. So this was a very weird kind of way to do about it. I don't know. Something about the idea of doing like the type of video they did for this was weird to say the least, but it wasn't bad per se.
It was pretty cool. I always love I love seeing videos like this where you can tell that every single person just had so much fun recording it. Like, and this is one of them. Like, you can tell that, like, from the moment Dustin's verse starts, you can tell that everyone had fucking fun with this, especially Dustin.
Right, it's done in such a like fun, boppy way. All the verses are really good. I'm gonna quickly run through all of them. Dustin's has an amazing energy. Benny's is like, it's a bit more toned down for what Benny usually does, in my opinion, but it's still like really good. And lyrically, it's one of my favorite verses. The Squarespace verse or Michael has really enjoyable editing. The Skillshare I think is next. I'm trying to remember the order correctly. Skillshare I think is next, is also really good. I really like Evan's performance in that.
Yeah.
Audible has the little singing part, which I think is very neat. I do like
Commander Jacob.
Raycon has Commander Jacob's swag, which is like Commander Jacob has swag. Let's be honest, he does. He's oozing with swag.
Oozing swag.
Yeah. Seth is also oozing with swag, but in a different way to Jacob.
Yeah.
Fight marker. And I really enjoy that they got Gabby to do a video role, because I don't think that was like, it's the one person who, to my knowledge, wasn't a part of the live stream, so it's kind of cool to see like that as well. Also, to kind of shake things up. And then Matthew's verse is just it's just like a lot of fun. His
Matthew's verse is so funny.
Yeah, I love hearing him scream or whatever. That's great. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's always great. Yeah, and like I do love the concept of live rap battles. I just think it's a really fucking cool idea.
Yeah, I kind of hope stuff like that gets done more for a series or just in general. But
Also,
yeah,
I just want to say that all this was a surprise because I wasn't able to catch all the live streams. So I think I caught a little bit of like the first one, but that's it. Yeah, but yeah, great battle.
yeah, good job, Michael Stark, the Stark rap, Michael Stark. Next battle is the Wario Apparition versus Polybius by Gaming Plus 64 or Patwick. I mean, I'm just gonna get this out the way. Is the editing is absolutely amazing.
It's one of the best edited videos from Rap Battle Day.
Right, I really like
Easily.
the whole 3D model aesthetic that he did to this video. It's a consistent styling, which I always appreciate in battles, and it just looks really cool as well. Like it's done super well,
Oh yeah,
which I really appreciate.
definitely. It's
But yeah,
just
Patrick's editing is always like really good in his battles.
yeah, it's just a lot of fun to watch and a lot of fun to listen to too, because the voices in this are great. Corey as Wario is like a pretty good Wario, and CJ as Polybius is really funny to me, but he works really well too.
Yeah, it's a calming voice, but I think it's done on purpose in a way
Yeah.
that works really well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more like an underlying feeling of like uneasiness more than like in your face.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
which Wario is more of the in-your-face type.
Wario's so much fun to listen to in this battle.
Right.
He's all over the place.
And speaking of the writing in this is also really fun. There's a lot of referential stuff in here to all sorts of even outside references to people who won't necessarily know much about the characters themselves, like Crash of 83, Scott the Wazoo, making head spin, and that's all that he's got, I think is one of the lines as well, which I also really like. Yeah, this battle seems like it seems really well thought out is the best way I can say it. It's like
Yeah.
it's very intricately crafted from the lines to the performances and the video, especially it feels like, every sort of little interaction or little scene is storyboarded perfectly to its count
Oh,
to
yeah.
make it like look really cool or look really engaging and whatnot.
It's good. Yeah, it's fucking great. Patrick is easily like in the top tier of creators. He has been for a while now, and yeah, this battle just solidified that. I think. Great rap
Yeah,
battle
that
day
was really
battle.
good.
Yeah.
All right, next on our list is Eminem versus Tupac by Loco Rap
Yeah.
Battle.
The only big complaint that I have with this battle is that it's so fucking short. It's only 2 minutes long.
I think I have
Like-
more to say about it than that, but yeah,
No, I
let's
know.
let's talk
Yeah.
about it for a bit. So yeah, I think let's get this out the way as well, just like the last one, or not like the last one, but like getting the obvious out the way. I think Nathan's performance in this is one of the best sort of like voices or impressions out of the entire community. Some of you made the argument that is the best. And it's just because it's a role that fits him really well with his voice, his energy, and just like his style in general, which to my knowledge, even even changed up the flow from what Dilly originally wrote to match up with sort of more of his style of flow, which I think is really cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's really expressive. He even recorded it to make it sound like it was from those early, some shady records. Which is extremely impressive. I think that Nathan's one of those people where like Dilly asked him to do this and it's just like, my time has come.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Sooner or later it had to happen, and it's really cool that it happened this way.
Yeah.
The editing by Rabi and Rand are both really clean in this battle as well. It's done really well. It just looks clean. There's nothing like too, like super cool visuals every single second, but there's a lot of little neat references and stuff, which I also
the
like
kill
that they
shot
included.
reference.
Kill shot references and all that. Danny in this battle is the part that gets most overlooked, as I've heard. But I think he's really good in this as well. His voice fits, and he has like both VAs carry the like perfect energy for this battle. I think.
Oh yeah,
that shows really well. I think the audio is like one of the strongest from Rap Battle Day. Glitch also custom produced the beat, which I think is super cool.
Glitch is so talented, dude.
Glitch is really talented, but you didn't hear that from me. Yeah, I like this project just has a lot of great going for it. So
yeah, great battle.
Great battle indeed. Our next battle on the list is Jonah Jameson versus Alex Jones by Skitzy.
This is actually one of my favorite ones in terms of video too. I think that the main thing I like about Greg's battles is that, again, he kind of like how Benny and Eddie does. He has a style that really works for the type of battles that he does. It's very punchy. It's kind of silly. I like it. And the video is impressive just based on the fact that it was edited in Sony Vegas, but it's just impressive in general. It's so much fun. Like you have like the InfoWars set. You have Jameson's office. I don't watch Spider-Man.
Shout out to Fight Marker for making that, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Fight Marker. Yeah. And yeah, I think the video is great, but I think we have to talk about the audio performances of Righteous and Greg. Because they are perfect. Greg as Alex Jones is so funny to me, and Righteous as Jameson is also really fitting.
Right, I think both performances are super fitting of their characters. And they both have like this very macho, strong energy to them. That the battle I think is really good.
Definitely. What was the screen name of Greg's friend again who played Alex Jones?
I think that's it, yeah.
Is that the name? Yeah. That's very cool because I don't think there's anything cooler a rap battle can do in terms of filming than film the opponent and the main rapper together in the same space, like on the same green screen, because you can do so much with that. And this is one of those examples. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It really brings these characters like out and just like it really just brings them to life. It's so much fun to listen to and watch.
For sure.
Also, there's a Pog reference, so
there is in fact
it's based
PogChamp reference.
Yeah, there is a PogChamp reference, but I can understand it because Greg's a talented dude, and this battle is very good. I want to see him make more rap battles in the future.
Yeah, this battle is really enjoyable. It's a very short and sweet style that gets to the punch and is enjoyable throughout. So good job on that.
Definitely. Yeah.
So the next battle we're going to talk about is Judas versus Brutus by Central Rap Battles. I think, first off, I really love this opening matchup because like I'm a big history buff guy, and so like something like this is really cool to me. And like I've seen this matchup floating around before, I think in DRB servers, and I think like him doing it like this is super cool. I think the performances from Dustin and Eric himself are like really good and really fitting to the characters, to where one's like the more aggressive madman and one's the stoic sort of general. And the beat is also like super. It's like the choir is really powerful, and the beat drops are always like super hype as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the writing. The writing is like referential to like something like the Bible or like this history, which isn't always like super informational. Like sometimes stuff like this can be either murky or like there's not a lot of material to go through. But yeah,
Yeah. Eric's writing is always like really good. I think this is written by Eric and Dustin.
Yeah, to my
but
knowledge, they did those together.
yeah. Yeah, but either way, the battle was really, really good. I love the opening matchup. It's so epic. I never use that word unironically, but here I am. The beat by, I believe it was a Trunks beat.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's using Trunks beats now. It used to be my favorite underground producer. So the Trunks beat is perfect. It's very grand. It's very epic. Very Dustin. If that's a term I can use, it's very Dustin. And just the opening matchup is great, and then the third party fucking ruins it.
It doesn't ruin it. I will stand by it. It makes the battle, in terms of like, your enjoyment is ultimately doubled because of how well the twist is pulled off.
Yeah.
Like there's this moment, it fades into the space background, the theme starts playing up, the Among Us theme starts playing using strings, which of course
and then
does.
the fucking crewmate
and then the
up.
little crewmate like shadow or outline shows up.
Yeah.
And I remember in the moment of that call, everyone just gave a simultaneous "fuck you" to Eric.
It was so great. Which Eric replied with maniacal laughter.
Yeah, he knew what this would do.
He knew, and you know what? I think I really hate how much having the imposter in this battle makes sense.
It absolutely makes sense. It's a great reason.
It's fucking Among Us.
Yeah, it's Among Us and rap battles. What can you say? But yeah, I think this is the same goes for the imposter. By the way, of like performance by Benny, super strong. Writing is very funny. The little emergency rhyme scheme at the end.
That whole thing is so
really good. There's a lot of really smooth rhyme schemes, and Benny's little delivery quirks are like, as the imposter, which I really hate that I said that out loud, is really good. So,
the quirks as the imposter is very funny.
Yeah, I think that's more or less all I have to say about this battle. So good
job. That's all I have to say too. Good job, Eric. Good job, Dustin.
Great.
Good job, Bendy Bite.
Yes. Next up is we're gonna do a quick blast 3-in-1 of the DRBs, just because we thought it would be easier to quickly blast through all of them within this instead of talking about them individually. So I'll get this one out the way since it's out as of recording. But Cooking Mama versus Papa Louie. So do you want to quickly say that? Talk about that?
The battle's good. Whoever voiced Papa Louie is very cool. I think that it's probably seriously. It's probably one of my favorite DRBs from Rap Battle Day. It's like my second favorite
out of 3
behind the but yeah, the performances are a lot of fun. The beat's very cool. The lyrics are nice and funny. I don't know. It's a fun battle. I can't say too much specifically. It's just like, it's a good battle. If you like good battles, you'll like this.
Yeah.
That's all I can
yeah. Charlie Brown versus Charlie Sheen. By the time this comes out, maybe we'll have a video.
Maybe it'll be out.
Maybe we'll get a video by the time this comes out.
But the audio's out, so.
Audio's out, so we can quickly talk about that. Yeah. Audio is really good. Fight Marcus came in super clutch last second. I know that's a lot of people's favorites due to like all the little clever penis reference that are in there. You thought I said penis reference?
Anyway. Oh, you didn't say penis.
I said peanuts.
Oh, peanut.
Yeah, it sounds like that. I get why now that I say it like quickly. But yeah, the references are super cool. What else? I think that's more or less what I have to say about it. Just wait until the video. It's kind of gonna be like the quote unquote best part about it. God, I hope it is. But yeah. And then lastly is Coco Chanel versus Hercules Mulligan, which I've noticed is not a lot of people's favorite. It's kind of the one that most people are like, it exists, I guess, which I'm a little upset about.
I think that the reason for that is the length. Personally, I'm okay with the length, but I do see why people will be like, it kind of drags like towards the end. But I don't know, like the battle's fucking epic, bro. Like you have Gabby and Alex, you know, having like really fucking good chemistry as they should. And you know, it's a very fun battle, and it uses the Sans versus Jack beat. What more can you ask for?
Right, literally,
it's really good.
It better.
It used the beat better than Eddie.
Suck it, Edward.
I'm not gonna say that, but yeah,
I will. But yeah, it's a really good battle, and the video comes out close to the time of this as well. I'm doing a bunch of content in a row for DRB, so
yeah.
You'll see. But yeah, anyways, good battle, DRB. Good job. I hate
good battles in general, DRB.
Yeah, I hate DRB.
I think that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think in general these are fun, and I'm glad that we did this little triple audio release for Rap Battle Day.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. So our next and last one for this big category is Eric versus Serena.
Oh,
yeah. You want to quickly go about that and go over time?
Yeah, the Community Royale. This is gonna have a separate podcast. So, the only thing I can say is that I had a lot of fun making it. Thanks to everyone who participated. That was a lot of fun. People enjoyed it during the call. That's all I asked for. We can move on now. I don't want to talk about this more than I have to here.
Yeah, then I'll also quickly mention that I think, you know, it's a good range of performances, and none of them are particularly weak. I think having this be like dead middle of Rap Battle Day kind of is perfect for it, and yeah. Definitely.
All right. Now we can move on to the second category, very, very smartly called the mini ones.
Yeah, the mini ones, which is basically we're gonna quickly talk about in about a paragraph's worth of words about some of the battles that we do like, but we just aren't we don't have a lot to say about it, either because of a lack of video or our general interest in it isn't super high, but we still think it's good.
I gotta say, most of these are because of a lack of video.
Yeah, I don't think RBD saw a lot of videos, but the ones we did were really good. So anyways,
yeah.
Yeah. Tom and Jerry versus Sylvester and Tweety by Epic Rap Battles of Cartoons. Great battle.
Great battle.
I think the energy by it is really good. Jason as Tom, perfect casting.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Dilly as Jerry is great because Dilly's an annoying little mouse, and
yeah, it's a good typecast.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, all the performances are a lot of fun. Beats really fun. Lyrics are great. It's a Matthew battle.
It's Matthew battle. It's a well done 2v2, which is also rare.
Yeah, that's very rare. Very good battle. Good job, Matthew.
Yeah, great job, Matthew. Moving on, it's Ghostface versus Toby by Rabi.
Yeah, another great epic grand battle from Rabi. Another one that uses a fucking Trunks beat. Yeah, I remember hearing the mix of this before it came out and being blown away from it. Fight and Evan's performances and Michael's are so good. They're a lot. Yeah, talk about start. Fight as Toby is so good. His energy is perfect. And the writing's really punchy. The you like scary movie line is fucking, that's a banger. That's a bar. Just overall, a lot of fun. Very fun battle. Very impactful. I can't wait for the video in 10 years.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to Rabi.
Shout out to Rabi. I think this is a super fun, creepy little battle, and it's Rabi's forte. So, you know, there's not much more I can say than it's strong, and I can't wait for the video, which I hope it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Next up, Scarlet Witch versus Raven. I have a lot to say about this, but
Just Gamer can take the entirety.
I can take the entire. This could have been a big one, but Serena demanded that I move this one down because I can't rant about it too long.
Look, all right, I did not demand it. I'm just saying, I have nothing to say about it. So putting it in the big category would make no sense.
Fair enough. But yeah. I really love this battle. I love the Scarlet Witch VA that they got, which I didn't think it was possible to like get a super accurate Scarlet Witch VA that could also handle like rapping. But it works to a surprising extent, and I really love the path they took with it. Same with Brooke Morgan as Raven. She's also really good in this. The beat, I also love. It fits the battle super well. The writing is clever. It makes a lot of little comic book references, which I enjoy. The editing is pretty standard for comic book rap battles, but it means that it's still good. That it's like still very strong. So yeah, great battle all around. Like, nothing I would particularly change about it. I just really love it. So that's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Man, you sound interested.
I can't say anything about this.
Yeah.
It's a good battle.
Next up is Giovanni versus Papyrus by
I just want to say the code name for this on the docs was so funny. Codename Olive Garden.
Yeah.
What? I still don't know the exact reason why it's codename Olive Garden.
But spaghetti. The connection is spaghetti.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'll take this one.
Anyway, yeah, Gamer, you can take this part too.
I am not a huge person on Epithet race. I know a bit about it, and I will say that the impression for this is pretty funny. I love all the impressions in this as well. Meta as Papyrus is really great casting. Mancha Sans, it's a staple now. Funny.
Mancha Sans is Mancha as.
Yeah, when I die, my grave's gonna have Mancha as Sans on it. And Ozia as Molly is also great. Raw XD, whatever it is she does.
Yeah, bold. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I think the writing is super punchy and it's funny. There's a lot of jokes in here that I really love. The verb jokes or the "you are blue now" was really clever. The little Olive Garden buying your clothes at the soup store is a really great outside reference, and I'm glad that they included that. And yeah, it's another one that seems like a lot of love for which these characters, where it's like, obviously Mancha, I think, was leading this writing, and he's a big fan of these characters, and it shows in this really. So shout out to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good battle.
Yep. Next up is the Riddler versus Le Zodiac Killer.
This was a complete surprise for Rap Battle Day. Because the original the original premiere said that it was gonna be premiering Batman vs. Hamilton, but psych, the Riddler hacked into Flushy's. It's so fucking dumb. The Riddler hacked into Flushy's battle, and it premiered Riddler vs. Zodiac instead, which was originally, to my knowledge, gonna be the pilot for Snakebite rap battles.
Yeah.
But it took a while. I don't know if he was waiting for the video or if the audio has been done. But
yeah, the audio has been done for a really long time.
Oh, okay.
He was waiting for the video, which I think is up soon.
Yeah. Yeah, Riddler versus Zodiac. Heaven and Reichs did pretty good. Again, it's a great battle. It's a Bendy battle. Punchy writing, good performances. Not too much to point out because there's not really a video for it yet. But it's a great audio.
I think a lot of this has a lot of Benny strengths and quirks, such as the characterization, which I really love for the Riddler, where Gabe is very Joyce, that, and that little line itself is great as well. Yeah, it's done super well, and Benny loves the Batman, or the Batman series, specifically the Arkham games, to my knowledge, and it really shows in this, which I really
also, this is the first Snakebite rap battle to not have Benny playing one of the characters, playing either
Oh
of the characters.
wow, yeah. The universe is about
Yeah.
to die. Holy shit.
It really is.
Can't believe the universe crumbled. But yeah,
anyways,
great job,
yeah.
Benny. Love the battle.
Great job, Benny. Great audio.
Next up, Wario versus Sam. Oh, do you want to take this one? I can't say anything about it.
Yeah, because Just Gamer has a grudge against Saitu.
No, because I want to make you talk.
Okay, Wario versus Santa was a battle that had been stuck in development hell. It was originally gonna come out in December. It's June. And you know, I think it was worth the wait. I think that Eric and Fight did pretty good in terms of voices. I think that Fight as Wario is a bit off, but it was a last minute casting decision, and he's planning to change it for the video. And yeah, the lyrics are nice and punchy. The flow is on point as always with Saitube's battles. This is just a very good evolution. I think that this is his best writing, like, easily so far. Like, I make fun of him a lot, but Saitube is super talented, and he rarely has a case to show off that talent, and this is one of the cases where he does. And yeah, hopefully he gets the video out soon, because the video so far looks really good. And yeah, he did a good job, Saitube. Mwah.
I don't know what you said, but I really disagree with it. Moving on. What is next on the list?
Arden versus Salem. The rain.
Yeah,
battle.
the rain battle, which is another really strong showing. The two things that I particularly like from this was the performances from the VAs. I think it was
Titanium and Emily.
Titanium and Emily. I forget off the top of my head which one is which, because I haven't seen the battle in a hot minute.
Emily is Salem.
Right.
Because
okay.
Salem is,
yeah, that was my theory, correct. Okay. So yeah, Arden, doing the little voice switch for Arden, is I'm not completely sure of the reasoning behind it, because I'm not familiar with characters.
Yeah.
But in the battle, it's done in a way that isn't like, super shocking or super jarring. But it's done super well. So I really appreciate that. Emily in battles is usually great as well.
Yeah, she always kills it in every role she does.
Yeah, and the editing by Rayan is editing by Rayan, which means it's good.
Yeah, obviously. Rayan's probably one of the best Premiere Pro editors. I do realize there are two Premiere Pro editors, and the other one's Michael. But yeah, he's a very good editor. Very talented. I was very honored to mix for this battle.
Yeah, it's a great battle.
Yeah.
All right, the next one is Eric versus Siren Head by FRB versus anything, whoever that.
This was a surprise to me, because I was talking with you like the night before Rap Out Day, and you were talking about how, like, okay, I'm gonna try and get the video done, and I heard nothing else besides that until Rap Out Day. Someone goes like, oh, I guess like he's not gonna get it done, and then it was codename Drop the Mic, and
yeah,
I opened up the tab and I had to refresh because it wasn't like a premiere, and I enjoyed this battle way more than I thought I would, because holy shit, this battle is great. It's so much fun to listen to. The beat is amazing, the writing is nice and punchy, Eric's performance is great, and Gamer is there. It's a fun battle.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. Yeah,
I knew I was
Gamer
there.
Gamer as Siren Head is very good. And yeah, the mixing by Dustin is really, really good, as always. Yeah.
I'm glad that people like this as much as I think a lot of people did. I'm very happy to get this series off the ground finally. But yeah, moving on. Next up is You Suck at Cooking versus How to Basic by Neon.
Yes.
This is a sleeper hit. I don't think
this was
heard.
A sleeper. No one has talked.
I haven't heard people talk about this one that much, but I really love it personally. The performances are great. The mixing, beat, and sort of rhythm of the battle in general is done super well, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, it's just it's so much fun. Like you have Michael and Seth just doing their Matthew and Seth, not Michael. Matthew and Seth, just doing their thing, and Matthew's screaming, which it's great. As we've
Always a win.
And Seth, he's Seth. I don't know. Seth is great. He's very good. He sucks at cooking. Yeah, he totally sucks. That little like touch in there is so cool. And Neon is very talented. Neon also made the beat, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, very good beat too. Just a very solid battle overall. I don't know if Neon's planning a video for it. I kind of hope he is, because it's really good. But solid audio from Neon. Good job. Congrats on getting Matthew.
Yeah, I don't see Matthew get guys a lot in battles, so when it happens, it's done really well, to my understanding. The next one, Jeff the Killer versus Leafy is here. This is another pretty sleeper hit in my opinion. I think the audio for this one is my particular favorite bit. The beat is done super well. The impressions fit to like the right extent, I say, where it isn't jarring, but it feels more than just normal talking. I really do appreciate the video for this, going for a live action, being like kind of a new series. I always do love when people who may not be as experienced with live action, give it a tussle and see how it goes.
Shout out to Rayan again for the live action editing here, because it's pretty solid. I mean, there are some parts where the green screen looks a bit weird, but like overall, like it's pretty good. Also, I don't think we have to say who made it, but it's by randomly generated rap battles, which is Chandler's series.
Oh yes.
And I think this is Chandler's first battle after he handed CCRB off.
No, I know there was Forrest Gump versus Tumble Fishing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this is another great entry.
So
I
this is
really like the idea
this is
of
the
like
first battles. No.
I really like the idea of randomly characters together, and these two are kind of a funny pairing. So I will give that this matchup is very funny.
Definitely, a very funny pairing. Vlad as Leafy is very good. I do like his Leafy voice. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Our next battle, Bob Ross versus Salvador Dali. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, by Rap Clash. I think that Rap Clash is one of those series that like is always improving. Like with every battle besides Walter versus Light, it's always on like an upward, slant. And this battle is like probably the peak of Rap Clash. Like Seth and Benny's performances are really good as Ross and Dolly respectively. Chris as Ross's video is very good. And Chandler as Dolly's video.
I know that was like a last second thing. Chris's Bob Ross in my.
Chris as Bob Ross. Here's the thing, for a last minute casting decision, I think it's pretty solid.
I think it's
and
well.
I think that the main thing people talk about is the editing, because holy shit.
They included a shitting scene.
Yeah, they did. There are some really fucking crazy shots in it. Like, it's legitimately really impressive to see a live action series do this, because there are things that I haven't seen a Dustin battle do. Like, the whole camera movement where it's like the happy little tree is all that come out when you speak. That whole sequence where it just like moves over to like the middle of them and then switches over to Dali. That just looks so cool. Like, it just looks so surreal. And yeah, credit to Ufi, because holy fuck. Yeah. And like, he edits in Cinema 4D. So I give credit to that. Yeah, I've heard people editing in Blender. I've heard people using Cinema 4D and After Effects. I've never heard people editing in Cinema 4D natively. And from what I heard, the render time it was like I think it was like half an hour per frame or something.
Yeah, it was like a day and a half.
It was
like multiple days. But yeah, shout out to Goofy. That's absolutely the battle's absolutely amazing. I'm glad they what's the word I'm looking for? Redeemed it.
Yes.
As a good friend of mine.
Yeah, in a word, they redeemed this battle in like the best possible way. And this was a perfect rap battle day battle.
Yeah, this is done super well.
Yeah, I have this philosophy that I think a rap battle day battle is the best when it's planned for rap battle day and not just this is the next battle on the like on the chopping block. Let's just release this for rap battle day.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great.
But yeah.
Right. In short, I think we've already really run our stretch time on this. But in summary, I'm glad they once made a rap battle called Bob Ross versus Salvador Dali, but then they decided to redeem it.
Okay, next battle is Chris versus Orpheus by MC Waffle.
Do you want to talk about this one?
Yes. I'll talk about this one. Yeah, this was my pick. Waffle is one of my favorite newer creators, and I think that Chris versus Orpheus really shows that off. The writing is massively improved. I think that the flow is really good. It uses funeral, which scared me because of the fact that Who vs. Strange was premiering. But I think that Frisk vs. Orpheus had a way of using the beat and using it in a very different way than Dustin's did. I think that MC Fawful as Frisk as his first role, I think that's really good. It's a good first role. I think he fits very well. As far as Orpheus goes, played by Bendy, another great casting. Just overall, very solid battle. I'm looking forward to more battles from Fawful because I feel like he's only gonna improve from here. Like, obviously. It's a fun battle. It's a fun battle with fun characters, a good beat. It's good. That's all I really have to say about that. We can move on to the next battle now,
which is
Rabi Rodden versus Dr. Doofenshmirtz by WCRB.
I love this battle as like a little. It's a great thing to pop on and quickly bop to. I don't think that this one is particularly long to my memory, but it has like a great energy. The little "We Are Number One" theme being infused into the beat is great. I love the performances from both Juan and Chandler. I think both of them fit their roles respectively well.
Oh yeah.
Those are two characters that are hard to do in rap as well because of how like accent heavy their voices are. So I'm really surprised at how well they pulled that off.
I think that especially Doofenshmirtz, because Rabi's one of those voices where like once you get the voice down, rapping in the voice is not super difficult, but Dr. Doofenshmirtz is one of those voices that like it takes a while to nail the voice, and to do the voice well while rapping and making it understandable, that's impressive. WCRB is a very charming series. I love the editing in this. It's very bouncy, very cartoony. It's very fast-paced. WCRB has a lot of charm to it, and I'm looking forward to what they have in store for the future because holy shit, they have some really good stuff.
For sure. Yeah. So yeah, it was a great battle. Editing, super fun about it too.
Yes.
All right. So that knocks out our second category, and that leaves us to our last one, where these are battles that we couldn't fit into our big like list because obviously we aren't going to be able to talk about everything. So we're gonna quickly run through a little short shout out list of battles that we still think are pretty good, and we would like to give a mention to, and we're gonna say a quick little nice thing about it. So Broly versus Nostalgia Critic by King Mewtwo Rap Battles. Or in this case, Dragon Ball versus anything, or anything versus Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Very good battle. I enjoyed the fake out.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a funny fake out, but I do enjoy this matchup. I think it's pretty funny. Oliver himself working me too as Broly was not casting I was expecting, but I think it works pretty well.
Yeah. Very good. Mancha as Nostalgia Critic is great casting too.
Absolutely. All right, next one. Ethan, what's the last name for this again? What's the full? Do you remember the full title for this battle?
It's Ethan McManus versus Tycho Brock. I think it's Tycho Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah, by Tracks, rap cipher. Yeah, I think that it's about a nice laid back battle. It's a cool little boom bap beat. I really enjoy recording for this. It's fun. It's the funny. If you don't know who Ethan McManus is, it's that guy from the Lost meme. And the code name for this was codename Lost. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a fun battle. Track's a very talented writer.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Alaskan Sam is there. I always like seeing Alaskan Sam and think the NordVPN. So shout out.
Yeah, it's always good.
Well. Among Us versus Among Us. Awful matchup, but anyway, no. I really do love this battle. The energy I think is great between both RNG and Seth. Again, another smaller creator casting Seth, which I always find super
I
great.
like that. Yeah.
I think both the energy by RNG is becoming a more and more established VA of all like the energy impressions and all the stuff that he does. I'm super happy to see that. The writing was pretty funny as well. Red Sus. That's all I have to say. Red Sus.
Red Sus. Yeah, the beat's nice. Voice acting's nice. Yeah, just a pretty good. It's pretty good for a newcomer too. This is from what series is this by?
Pokemon versus anything.
Pokemon versus anything. Ugh, I can't. Okay, I won't be able to say the exact creator because there's like 20 series of Pokemon versus anything. But anyway,
Lim JJ is the person behind this.
Oh, Lim JJ. Oh, okay. Yeah. Very good battle. Next one. We have
Levi Ackerman versus Roy Mustang by Danny. I will say during the captions for this, I listened to the battle a number of times, and the one thing that always stands out to me is the little flow in the first two verses is super good. Like, it has such great energy, as well as the beat dropping at just the right time to give that energy. And absolutely love that for this battle. Editing is super strong as well. Yeah.
Very good.
Very good battle. Whiteface versus Light Yagami by Mint.
Yes. Originally gonna be Bill versus Wheatley, which is an actual battle that will come out. But she couldn't get it done in time. So she had Jade put together this quick little bonus battle video, and I really enjoy it. I think that the mixing is very good. Fight as Light Yagami is like one of those castings where you don't think it would work, but I think it works decently well. He has the energy down, definitely.
Yeah, he has the sauce for it.
Mint as Whiteface is also very good. Like, there's some very cool rhyme schemes. Yeah, it's a fun battle.
It's a fun battle.
And there is hopefully going to be a full video for this entirely. So.
As well, yeah. That little quick video wasn't even the final thing, and it's already kind of great. Next up, Imposter versus Spy by Jade.
Jade, yes.
I appreciate the little fake out that they do at the start, or not even fake out. It was like a.
But they have like the crewmate and the sniper do a battle, and then they turn into the
and then it turns into
spy.
The imposter.
Imposter versus spy. It's pretty cool. I like the writing on this. I love the performances. Jade's French accent leaves a little bit to be desired, but it's okay. It's pretty good. Yeah, very good battle.
Yeah, I think that's it's a pretty great battle as well. It's very fun. Baldy versus Phil Eggtree by
You
Mason.
skipped one. You skipped one.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I'm deliberately skipping it for a reason. You'll find out what I skipped in a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So Phil Eggtree versus Baldy by Mason, another sort of smaller creator with a really good battle. That super strong showing for Rap Battle Day.
Yeah, it's a good battle. I think that Mason's one of those creators who just I like when he releases new stuff because it means I get to see how much he's improved every time. And this is another time where he's improved. It's good. Very good battle.
Yeah,
Great showing for rap battle day.
strong. Casting is strong. Editing is pretty solid.
What was the casting for this again?
Cameron and Benny.
Okay. Cameron as Baldy is like proven to be very good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Phil Swift versus Morshu. I think it's how
This battle exists.
Okay, well, it does more than exist. It's a.
I know.
I was harsh on it when I first heard it, but looking back, I enjoy both the performances a lot more than I thought I did. Editing is sort of the perfect style for a series like the Half-Ass Rap Battle series, so I'm really glad that's what CJ's doing with it.
Yeah.
The writing itself isn't half bad either. It's very punchy and funny, and there's a lot of great little jokes and gags. And these hands, they're yours, my friend. You're gonna pay for that. It's like that's really funny and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I like this battle a lot more than I originally thought I did. So yeah, this battle is honestly pretty great.
Yeah. The performances are fun. Beat is pretty cool. The editing's nice and Commander Jacob. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good battle.
Yeah.
Moving on, Nightmare versus Freddy Krueger.
A lot of people really like this, and I can see why. I think that this probably has the best use of the 1-2.
Freddy's coming for you, like little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not the best one, probably one of the best ones. I think it's very quiet. I think Righteous as Freddy works. I think that he's a good Freddy in terms of voicing and character. He has the voice down really well. But yeah.
I agree.
And yeah, Nightmare. I don't know much about Nightmare. But yeah, this is a cool little creepy battle to release on Rap Battle Day. It was
Absolutely.
one of the later ones though, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of worked against it, but that means that fewer people kind of appreciated it for what it was. But yeah, it's a good battle. I think that's also Chandler, right?
Yeah, that is also Chandler. It's
Yeah.
quote unquote randomly generated rap battles, but no, they kind of picked this one out.
Yeah, they picked Nightmare versus Freddy Krueger. There's no way this was randomly generated. Like, it's
Right.
so perfect.
Yeah, there's little chances they're might generate. But anyway, moving on. Next is Witty versus Lemmy by Joefinity. Join the Discord. Anyway, moving on. No,
join the Discord. Yeah.
I do enjoy this battle a lot. I think getting Eric for this, his voice is very different than the voices he usually does. It's a lot more gruffy, a lot more powerful in a way. I think that works really well in this battle.
Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely. I think that I do like this battle, but I do think that Joefinity's voice acting needs to be kind of I'm gonna be as constructive as possible here. I'm not saying Joefinity is a bad voice actor. He just needs to kind of put more emotion into his roles. Because like this sounds like mostly every other role that he's done before. I'm not saying it's bad, but I think that there could be more in terms of character. But overall, I think that the battle is enjoyable. And the editing by Rayan, which was edited during the call, is pretty good. It's a good battle. I like it. Joefinity is constantly releasing battles. Join the Discord.
Next up, Patchy the Pirate versus TV Guy, I think the name is, by
TV Game
hilarious,
Guy.
yeah, TV Game Guy, by Hilarious Hip Hop Hassles of Here and Now. Great name.
Yeah. Another great battle. Another good example of people experimenting with live action.
Yeah.
I love it. I love seeing that. Because the whole live action battles are inherently, I think, more impressive to me than like PNG edits. Because anyone can do a PNG edit. Well, not everyone
Well,
can.
yeah, most people
do a
are
good-
have the ability to do so.
Yeah, have the ability. Yeah, that's a better way of wording it. But yeah, live action is very impressive to me, and this one's pretty cool. Chris is his costume work in general is very good. I hope that Pixel Chris gets casted for more stuff in the future because his costume work in terms of this is so cool. Like I think he made the Paxi hat from scratch.
Yeah.
And like he just does a very good performance. Chandler as TV game guy is also very good. Yeah, Seth and Chandler I think are the cast cast for this one. How many battles was Seth cast in for Rap Battle Day?
Yeah, he's the new Benny, fellas.
He is. Let's go, boys.
Yeah. And all right, so our final battle that we're gonna wait, no, not yet. All right.
Second to last battle
Is another Wario Apparition battle. This is Wario Apparition Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. I think I got the name right on.
Yes, you did get the name right.
Yeah, I enjoy the concept of like this whole crew battle where it's a bunch of different characters against funny Wario head. It's very funny, and I think doing like a big team battle like that takes a lot of effort to do correctly, and I think it was done pretty well here.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I think that RNG as Wario Apparition is one of those. It's one of those like unorthodox castings, but I think it works very well.
I agree. Yeah, it's a really good casting. All right, so the final battle we have to talk about today is Batman versus
You're excited.
Alexander Hamilton by mind-blowing verbal conflicts of time. I'm gonna refrain from talking about this one.
Why are you refraining from talking about it? It's the best battle from Rap Battle Day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay, let's just quickly say what I have to say. Funny puppet tool. Oh my gosh, is that Baldy from Baldy's Days?
Actually, to be honest,
now
the
we
Baldy
know
battle is already out. Yeah.
The Baldy's battle is already out, but I just wanted to say that anyway. Yeah, funny puppet tool, funny Baldy, funny Timey. The best line from that battle, the one that always gets me to laugh, is riddle me this, why did you cheat on your wife? Great line. I hate how funny these battles are. But yeah.
Mind-blowing verbal conflicts of time is like probably one of the best joke series that I've ever seen. It's just so fucking funny.
Yeah, and what makes you wonder why its creator decided to ditch their old joke series to do this.
Yeah, I know. Like it's very funny. It's a lot of fun to watch. I think that Flushy's battles work because they are believably bad.
They're Flushy's battles. That's all you have to say.
Battles. Yeah, it's a Flushy battle. It's legendary. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, best battle I've ever seen.
Yeah, best battle I've ever seen. 10 out of 10. I think we're done.
Yeah, that about wraps it up for all the rap battles we wanted to talk about today. Sorry if we didn't get to something that you probably wanted to hear us talk about, but there was just so much stuff and we can't possibly run through everything, so our apologies there. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry, do you want to do a quick little plug?
Yeah, please check out my my YouTube channel. It's just called Zagranis. I upload rap battles and original music and covers and shit. And follow my SoundCloud too.
Man, that sounds really cool now that you said out loud.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Follow my SoundCloud. Follow me on Twitter too. It's at Serena Zagranis. And yeah, I would say join my Discord server, but I don't have one. Actually, I do, but I don't feel like inviting people to it. So anyway, yeah, those are all of my plugs.
All right, so yeah, that about wraps it up. Sorry it's been a while since we've done a Rap Out podcast. I'm hoping to get more of those out this year, as I promised I would. And I definitely have, like, I do actually have more topics and guests to talk about and bring on, so we'll get to those eventually. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up what we wanted to talk about. So except for Joe Swanson versus Megan Fox, but it's Joe Swanson versus Megan Fox. But yeah. thank you guys so much for listening or watching or however you decided to take this. And I will see you in the next rap battle podcast.
Yeah.
Go to hell.
Okay.